Right, welcome to Fishing Squad. Well, we're on our way to Perch Rock at New Brighton. We're an hour and 6 minutes away from it, just at Birch Services. I'm going to get going again in a minute. We should get there approximately... We'll probably be on beach and tackled up, maybe.
We've had to stop because Jay needs a wee.
Jay needed a wee and a fag. That's why we've stopped. We'll probably get there for about 1:30. Well, it says 10 to 1. I'm going to get out car, have a look round. Just get comfortable with surroundings because obviously it's a new venue for me. I'm going to just make sure I'm familiar with surroundings. Well, we're getting there in darkness first and foremost. So I just want to look around, see what I can see, make a few just take a few pointers and stuff. And just see exactly basically where I need to fish. Thanks to everybody that joined live tonight. Well done to Martin Nash for winning that prize. Thought it was decent live to say. I wasn't on for very long. Yeah, and thanks to anybody that's given me advice, especially Paul, Dylan, on just a few pointers to Perch Rock for this evening. Hopefully we'll bag our first ray, ever ray. The way people talk about rays, I can't believe we've never had one, but this is probably because of the marks of fish. I'm not saying I still
really fish very much, have we?
I still think you can get them down Lynn on end at Lynn. I'm pretty sure you can if you put the time in, but you've got to get through loads of dogfish, haven't you, and just be lucky, I suppose. Probably need spring tides, like really big tides, and rocket it out, you know, after a period of still weather possibly for some beaches, because that's just what I think you'd need possibly. So yeah,
it's probably only our third session actually targeting them, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
we've been at wrong marks as well.
To be fair, with sea fishing, other than fishing East Coast, we haven't really targeted other species. I think this is just a bit of an insight, a bit of a change of thought, where we'll end up targeting other species throughout next year, which we are going to do. Obviously, just give Lincoln from Arwood Blades another shout out. Who's doing a species hunt that we're joining in with. He's going to do a bit of fishing with us and stuff next year. So looking forward to meeting him. If you just check his YouTube channel out, if you're into like your camping outdoors and like bushcraft and all that type of thing, his channel will be right up your street.
If you ain't seen an idiot doing a stupid jump up of rocks, parkour fishing Malton, whatever it's called.
Yeah, there's parkour fishing Malton as well.
No, parkour boys Malton, isn't it?
I thought you were called Lincoln. Where did that come from?
If you want to see a bit of clown?
Yeah, if you're into parkour, check out Parkour.
You want to see a bit of clown?
Malton. He's going to watch this video. How not to do parkour. We'll have to cut this bit out, Jay.
Bye.
No. Yeah, so anyway, right, we're going to get on with journey and we'll see you at Perch Rock. Right, we're here. We just arrived at the old Perch Rock. Car's parked there, well, the car park. You what? I'm still at video. So, yeah. Let's have a wander down here. It's a crisp night. Hopefully we'll get some shelter when we drop down. I could be wrong, like. First time here, like I say. Let's have a go. Got here in decent time. Had a really good run through. I'll spin you around. Right, yeah, so we're here. We're about 4 hours before low, so I'm just thinking by the time we get down to the water, get set up, just got our bearings and all that. It'll be time to cast the rods out hopefully, so let's have a go. I'll see you down there. You what?
I'm up here at the moment, I know where we are.
Yeah, Jay's been here before, he knows where we are. It's all making sense to him, so yeah, we'll bring that up later in video, yeah? Right, we're fishing. Don't know. Both got rods out. I'm on my second bait up. Didn't really cast that far on the first ones. Just a bit warming up. Lobbed it out second time. And I've got quite a bit off that, to be fair. I'm quite happy. Over yard. Same. It's only a little thick spool reel, like mine shoe. It's got the flapper rig on left rod. Bigger bait on right rod. Bend tidal 420, perfect for this type of fishing. And that new rod that I bought that I had last week, the BZ7 from Tronics Pro. Ooh. Looks like a bite. Definitely, we're getting a bite left hand rod, Jay. Right, we'll have to sit hit that. Right, Jay's actually had a bite on his rod, a doggy. Woof woof. That bite I had, 2 whiting. Nice one. Getting not a bad start that at all, Jay. We're happy with that, aren't we?
We are.
2 right. Get that doggy put back and then whiting coming on wheels. Good start that, really good start. Happy with that. Jay's into another fish. Another doggy. It's proper nailed that, right? That's the pulley rig, isn't it? Bigger bait. Nice one, Jay, get in. Yeah, it's quite awkward to film in darkness, I'm finding, but baits are like mackerel and squid wraps like that. Just quick lash on hook when you bait it with them. Then I'm using herring and squid on the flapper rigs like that. Slide down hook to eye and just whipped on where eye is. I've had another whiting since we last on camera when we had that second dogfish. So hopefully things. Yes, hopefully. It's starting to get some action, like I say. There's been much fish as we were told. Say, lots of right boats to go here in there, blooming heck. It's a right boat, that. It's ebbed off quite rapidly, as you'd expect, on a flattish mark. Reminds us a bit of Cleethorpes in a way. It's probably a bit safer. Check my rod. I'll be back on it as well. It doesn't really matter, does it, when we're not live. See if Jay's got some on here first. Let's put my head torch on. I'll spin you around. It's been a good start, like I said. Let's see if he's got something on his just here. I think when you bring it up that slope, it's like a channel in the middle where we're casting on top.
There's either a fish on this or there's a big ball.
So where's your line? Your line's there. There must be a fish on it. Surely. Yeah, there's a fish on it. What is it? You've got another woof woof. Right, you've got 2. You've got 2 dogs. Woof woof woof. 2 dogs. 1, 2. Both nice look there today as well. Not bad, is it? Get in. Yes, I've had 3 whiting, Jay's had 4 dogs. I don't think there's any point in leaving bait out too long at the moment because it's just getting attacked. Sometimes you're not even seeing a bite. 2 doggies on there, I think because your rig's down into a gully, is it, or something, or a channel, and your weight's really anchored in. For some reason it's just not detecting a bite, is it? I don't know why. So, but like I say, every 15 minutes I think is enough to reel baits in. I've had one on the bigger bait, a whiting, and then 2 on the flapper. So we've had instant action. Got 2 hours to low water now, so fingers crossed something happens. I think if we get a few more whiting, we've got 3 whiting to set to Wales buzz. If we get a few more whiting, I'm putting an array rig on the other rod as well. So we'll see how we get on. He's got another doggy. Woof woof.
That noise was bleeding up.
Right, I've got my first ever ray. Thorny on flapper rig on a small strip of herring and squid on a 1.0. Get in, it's only about 2 or 3 pounds. Just starting it, I'm going to get a picture with him. Hopefully if Jacob gets a big spike today. Well, I'm well happy with that. Well happy. Right, so that's the first thorny I've ever caught on a flapper rig on it's right there. On herring and squid it was on a 1.0. Exactly as described, Paul. Like really near a dustbin lid. But you know it's something, you know it's a ray, don't you, when you get it into the shallows and it's, your line's still sunk, if you like. You know, like your rig's still deep. Obviously I'm delighted with that. Target species, not going to get too carried away. It's not been a bad little session. Managed half a dozen whiting so far. Jay's managed half a dozen dogfish. I haven't filmed every whiting. We've got an hour and a half to low water. I think one of my rods is doing something here, just wait there. Maybe not. It's a bit unnerving when boats come past when it's dark. You can hit waves off the boats crash right in front of you. I'll tell you what, I don't have to go out some distance here. I'm just enjoying it. I've just really enjoyed this session. It's been well worth coming. even if we hadn't had the ray, I'd have still come back here, you know. So just cheers everybody that give me points. Obviously, Paul, yourself, Paul, Dylan, and stuff, you know. Just made up. And by the way, it was caught. I made some flapper rigs out. Hakan makes them off, you know, master fishermen with that T-knot. It was caught on one of them on the top hook. They had a whiting on bottom. But it just shows you, doesn't it? You don't need to spend a fortune on bait. I got the bait from Morrison's. I'm just happy, you know. I want Jade to get one now. Not bigger than mine though, hopefully. I'm going to have your line, just wait there. Jay's got a ray. Jay's got a ray.
Look at yours as well.
Is it full?
Look, it is.
It might be. It might be a little bit bigger than mine. Oh, it's a nice one, that, Jason.
Nice one.
Hold your rig a minute. Just hold the bottom bit of your rig. Because, you know, on them knots, that's it.
Yeah, put the white.
Right. It's a nice one, that, isn't it? How's it? It's only delicate. It's up nice, that one. Up better than the way mine was. Sucked in its snout. On flapper rig again.
Right, get that.
Right, he's just putting it back. We haven't got scales, unfortunately. Mine were definitely bigger than his, like, but...
Whatever.
Well, no.
He says this. It's not bigger than yours.
We're not bothered. I think mine were about 3, his is about 5. Is that about right, do you reckon? Jay will give himself about 10, like.
I'll say 7.
God, 7. But target species, I'll tell you what, you won't believe drop off here. Anyone good fishing, obviously.
That's it though, it's made up, innit?
Yeah. It's not very often we both get a target species.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah. Go on. It's like a submarine, aren't they, or something?
It's going now,
Yeah. Just warming up on with the skate fishing, aren't we, Jay?
Yeah, it's gone.
God, nice one, Jay, get in. Right, yeah, I don't know what footage is going to come out like. We've done our best with it, but it's been a hectic session. We've had bites from the off, as we knew we would do. I think I've just lost a ray close in it on the flapper rig. It's only downside, isn't it, if you hook something that maybe it might have got stuck around both hooks or something. It might have only been the same size as the first one. It felt bigger, but you never know. If it were up around both hooks, with smaller hooks, that's the only trouble, isn't it, that can pull out.
Main thing, we've got the target.
Yeah, we've got the target species, that's the main thing.
We've both got one.
We've both got one, yeah. Absolutely on cue. Nailed it. Paul, everything you said, absolutely to a T. That's what we want. You know, managed to get a good 10 whiting out as well. A doggy. I've had myself. You've had 1 whiting, about 6 doggies, haven't you? A ray.
Something like that, yeah.
Apparently rays don't
You
spike.
could have told me how to handle them better though.
I got spiked a bit by one because I was cautious about holding one. He's calling me a pussy boy and all this crap.
That'd be sliced up.
And he's been sliced open by one. Or by his, just went to grab it like, you know.
It's got like I'm grabbing a carp.
Saves him right, doesn't it? Hey, now I need to get a 10 pounder out. Now I need to get a 10 pounder out. But it's set us up nice, this place, it really has. There's something we're going to have to look at, isn't it, I think, Colin, isn't it? It's not too far out our way.
Well, it's been my day. It's first time,
I mean, obviously...
First ever caught a sea fish.
Yeah.
First ever time I even tried to see fish, caught a fish. Come back here, caught the first ray.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing.
I'm buzzing as well. If anyone was asleep in New Brighton when I caught my first ray and they heard some madman screaming on the beach, it wasn't me, it was him. If it woke you up. There's some flats over there. Jay was screaming at the top of his voice.
I don't quite think they'd hear that.
And yeah, you know, when you have a busy session like this, it's difficult to show too much. And when it's dark as well, you're up against it, aren't you? It's going to be even worse later because we're going to fish Whistling Sands in North Wales in a storm, basically. We may fish somewhere else yet, I don't know. Hoping Vic and Jamie can join us for that one. We need to check winds though and stuff, because a southwest wind whips up the side of the coast. You can get some shelter in front of the cafe on Whistling Sands, but if it's too rough, it's too rough, you know what I mean? You can't hold bottom, it tends to drag you to the right. But anyway, we'll save that for later. Back to this venue.
I know why they're called Thornbacks now.
Yeah, definitely a Thornback ray, that one, isn't it?
100%.
Yeah.
Both of them are.
Well, it's a lovely venue, honestly. I haven't done beach fishing for ages. It's just reminded me that you can, you know, we've been chasing taupe like mad and not really tackling anything up for anything else. It's just nice just to remember that you can still catch fish, isn't it? You know, target a fish and catch it. Because it's easy. I've lost sight of a lot of stuff, and I've probably thrown too much down people's necks. But I'm hoping to obviously to achieve that dream.
That was a special fish for me as well.
Yeah.
It's a special place for me.
Yeah. Special place for Jay. Last time he come here with his missus, who
He's
passed.
coming all the time with my wife here.
Yeah, who passed away a couple of years ago, unfortunately. She's only young as well, bless her. But
So to me, that was a special fish.
yeah.
Should have took it home, put it in pond.
But it's been an excellent session, and we're happy to be here.
Even if that's all that happens, it's
Yeah, if
still
that
been
all happens, we're happy.
success on it. We've
We're
both
happy,
got
yeah.
what we wanted.
I mean, obviously we're wary because we're new to this venue and it's dark. We're wary, even though people have told us what to do.
I've only fished it once and it's been in daylight.
And you nearly
And I
got
still
off.
not got cut off.
Yeah, so you know, it's safety first and all that. We'll literally give it an hour after low. But it's a lovely venue. You know what? For where you, it's a beautiful place. It really is. Do you know what I
It's not
mean?
even been cold, has it?
No, it's not been cold. It's nice to see all these lights on the other side of
I'm still
Liverpool.
toasty, mate.
I'm saying it's a beautiful place. I hope I've still got my car when I go back to the car park. But it is.
We're not that close to Liverpool, you're all right.
Seriously, it's perfect, isn't it? Just lovely beach fishing venue.
Surprised more people down here.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no one else down here at all. We've got it to ourselves. So, but we're happy, you know. Got a bit of extra bait for what's coming up. Going to try and get some rag and some lug from somewhere on the way out of here. So we'll see what happens later. I ain't buying quality bait though. I'm not being able to fish properly, you know, later on. So if it's too rough on Whistling Sands, sorry, we'll try somewhere else. We'll just sort of turn our attention a bit to Wales. But yeah, like I say, I've really enjoyed it. Really have. Perfect, really. I've just got another one. I don't mess about, lads. You know what I mean? Once I know where they are, we're on to him. Nice little thorny.
It's not going to have so many phones,
Thorny, aren't they, Jay? Them Thornback rays.
Yeah, they get you a bit.
I've just had another one a bit bigger this time. Lovely fish again. Just going to get a picture with her. I'm going to put back.
Watch out, it's got some ice packs in it.
Right, I'm just going to get a put back. Lovely fish, that one. It nearly ripped the rod out of the rod rest. Well, it did. It's lifted the back leg up out of the rod rest. Right bite. It's a nice ray, that really is. Just going to get a put back. I'm not filming going back because I need to hold the better basically. Right, nice one, guys. Double look up. We've had a double picture as well, by the way. I've got this caught on a thorn.
Two flatties.
Two flatties, yeah. We'll get them put back. I'll show you us release. Oh, that's just gone straight down my finger. That thorn.
Man up. I've a blood over rails.
Just walking down to the water's edge to release. What a way to finish. That won't pulley rig this time. Others have been on all the others have been on flappers. It does take a bit of time to go back, Jay. I'm not in any rush. Come on, guys. Sucking bottom, aren't they? Again, though, with this time they were no bite. Oh, we're quite happy them two there, aren't they? No, in a rush. I don't know how deep it is. I don't want to wade out with. Nice one, Jay. Get in. Go. Go on, ready.
So it says it's sucking on bottom.
Yeah. Totally fine, right? Nice one. Right, guys. I'm sorry, footage. I've got your balance on the volume knob on radio here as well. Footage isn't so good because it's night. We were busy, but I think you get the gist of what was happening. We had 6 rays in total. I had 4. Jay had 2. Jay had about probably 8 dogfish. I had 1, and I had quite a few whiting as well. So we've got bait as well for tomorrow. We're going to get to Wales, go to bed for a bit. Not together, obviously. Get a few hours kip.
I've got mid touch. I like to find it.
I get a few hours kip. Having a cup of fucking best cup of tea at Will. We had a session like that. Get a few hours kip and probably at Whistling Sands. I'm gonna pick some worm up way from somewhere. I don't know where yet. the sleep door a little bit ajar, yeah? But we just had a fantastic session there. I'm going to put this on one video because I don't think it's fair having like a session like that mingled in with another video where we might not catch some fish or might not do quite as well. But that was just sensational, really. Like, we had a double hook up as last reeling. And you know what? We could have stayed for another half hour, but we just called it. Partly because I got asked Jay to wash off one of my rays in rock pool because it had a bit of sand in it for a photograph.
End up really deep.
Yeah, ended up going for one. We got a bit damp, didn't you, Jay?
Near from my waist.
But, no,
I told him to behave with him.
And he got cut himself on a thorn or two.
Because Carl couldn't handle him.
It was sensational, that, for us. You know, just thanks everybody that gave us a few pointers. Really means a lot.
I want to telling Carl to come here for.
Really do appreciate it. But weird, because all the first 4 we had between us, were all on flapper rigs on small bets, small little wraps I showed you on video. And then
We took last reelings that we got on big ones, weren't we?
yeah, last reeling we got one at big one. I think I lost one as well. But you know,
We got
when
the
you,
double hook up on 2 last baits, wasn't it? We're reeling them in, big baits.
when you get a fish that's more than a couple of pounds on a flapper rig, even on clean ground, it can be a bit tricky to reel it in, can't it? With a small hook. You don't want to bully it too much that the hooks come out of it. But obviously, angle that rig, unless it's on the bottom hook, it makes the rig go cockeyed if it's on top one sometimes. But yeah, it was just brilliant, mate. Really enjoyed it. It's our best session together, that, isn't it?
Yeah, by far, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We've had about 20 fish out in total between us at least. Oh, we're happy with that. So you'll have to keep an eye out for the trip down the Limp Peninsula that we're now doing. The next video. I don't think it'd be fair to put this all together because this session's just like a one-off. I mean, I'm sure that some people have sessions on a tide like that. They probably know more about what they're doing than we do, and they'll probably bag up on a tide like that. But that's, I think it's a relative success, and it was just enjoyable. Yeah, last bait up there were on the bigger baits on the pulley rigs, and I had a circle hook on the back of the pennel rig that I had, and it was hooked with the circle. You know how they do it with the dongle basically, but obviously I had the J hook below. It was hooked perfectly on the circle with the J hook sort of here, the barb nowhere near it, anything like that. So quite a nice hook up. They really are difficult to reel in sometimes, aren't they? You just think,
little one I got. Give me that to play around.
At the bottom, you can imagine how hard it's to reel skating, can't you? You can imagine they do the same. You know, 200-pound fish of that doing the same would be a nightmare. But we're just happy with what's happened today. I'll say get through 12, have some kip. Hit whistling sand. You'll have to check that out in the next video, and probably the rock session that we're going to have on Friday, which is tomorrow. You have to check back for that as well. But yeah, it's been brilliant. We're just having a bit of a giggle at services, aren't we, about Parkour Boys Malton. That's Jay's brother's YouTube channel. He's into a bit of parkour.
Subscribe.
If anyone knows what that is. If anyone's interested in that type of thing, just put Parkour Boys Malton.
He's a bellend, but he's a good lad.
Yeah, so we'll leave you there. Get him. Nice one. Catch you later.